Hello, guys. Today I want to talk to you about a story of how I was able to take a major news headline and turn it into a viral YouTube video. And I want to show you how you can do the same thing too. Hi, guys. I'm Jay Burnham with the realjaeburnham.com, and this is the Real Jae Burnham Show. Thank you for showing up. I really, truly appreciate it. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel as I give out a lot of great advice of how to start and run a moving business or any business. All right, good. So today I want to talk to you how I newsjacked the United Airlines headline and turned it into a viral YouTube video. And basically, you could do this too for any business you have. I mean, if you've been living under a rock, maybe you haven't heard of United Airlines and the fiasco that they've had over the last couple of days. And that's a shame because it's been hilarious. Now, I'm not going to get into bashing everybody, United Airlines on this video. A lot of people have already been on that train. But what I did is I took that momentum, that power of that headline, and I made a video about it yesterday. Now, I did bash United Airlines a little bit regarding their whole VR fiasco, regarding this kicking this guy off United Airlines to transport four of their non-paying employees to some who God knows who knows where. But oh my God, this hour is so funny. But anyway, I took that and I put my own spin on the video, and I basically turned it into a learning experience for businesses. Because how would they have handled a situation like this in their business? Now, I've had very similar situations in my moving business, and I was curious, how would you guys handle that story? And I made a video about it. So I took the United Airlines headline and I made a video about how would you as a business person handle what they did differently in regardings to your business or your profession. And you got to understand now, my channel is fairly new. I only have 35 subscribers, and for me to get anything over like 20 views is really, really good. Now, I knew I was going to get a little bit of boost. I was expecting maybe 100, 150 views for my video, and it would just putter out, and that was it. No, 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 not at all. I went, right now at count, it's a little over 4,000 views in the last 24 hours, which is tremendous for my little YouTube channel. Now, I know you're going to say, oh, there's guys that have got millions of views and hundreds of thousands of views. I know. Yes, you're right, they do. But that's not the point of this. The point is I took that story and turned it into a viral video for me. Now, again, I'm just a small channel with only 35 subscribers. You know, and the most I get on a video ad in a 24-hour period is probably 10, 20 views. I got 4,000, and it's doing about 100 views every hour or so based on the statistics. Now, you got to understand a little bit about what newsjacking is. And what I mean by newsjacking, it basically refers on the practice of capitalizing on the popularity and to amplify the popularity of some sort of news story to amplify your own brand. And that's called newsjacking. It's basically taking, like what I said, United Airlines headline and turning it into something that's actually going to benefit your business and your brand, like I did yesterday with my video. By the way, you can see my video. I'm going to show it up. It'll come up at the end of this video. But that's basically what newsjacking is. And there's a lot of examples of newsjacking. You can newsjack almost anything you want. I almost said jack off. Sorry, guys. My bad. Um, anyway, but anyway, it just took off. I got 4,000 views. I doubled the amount of subscribers to my channels all within a 24-hour period. Now, on my channel, I give a bunch of free information about how to start and run a business. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you don't, all right, I get that too. Feel free to give me a thumbs down and not like it, or give me some sort of constructive criticism. I'd love to see it. But basically what I wanted you to do is learn how to do the same thing for your business. I don't care what you are. Maybe you're an attorney. How do you turn this United Airlines or some other story into something that would help your legal business? You know, maybe you could say, you know, how to make millions from getting beat up off of United Airlines or something like this. A great example was this meme that came up yesterday from Southwest. I don't know if Southwest Airlines did it themselves or someone did the meme, but it showed a picture of the Southwest Airlines plane, and it says, "We beat our competitors, not you." And that was just hilarious. One of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. And that meme went viral. And that's an example of newsjacking. Memes themselves making fun of United Airlines is a form of newsjacking. So all these funny memes and tweets and everything that you're seeing, that's a form of newsjacking, and it's a way to get a lot of viewers, a lot of likes, follows, etc. And that's a form of newsjacking, and it's a great marketing tool. Now here's an example of that really happened. There is an insurance company down in Australia called TIO, and when we had Barack Obama as our president, and he was going to go visit Australia, and the moment he stepped foot on Australian soil, TIO issued a insurance policy for Barack Obama in case that he was eaten by a crocodile. That's right. They insured him against the possibility of him being eaten by a crocodile while in Australia. So if he had been eaten by a crocodile in Australia, Michelle Obama would have got $50,000 from this insurance company. That's a form of newsjacking. So it doesn't have to be something funny like the United Airlines. I mean, I'm not trying to make light of the treatment that the doctor received. I mean, it was just horrendous. But the whole way the United Airlines have handled this is just beyond me. No offense. Here's a little bit of rant. I'm going to go a little bit aside, but that CEO, Oscar Munoz, should never run a company. The guy should be fired whole hog in front of every press agency in the world. Just totally put his head on a spike figuratively and just totally shunned, because the guy should never run a business, because he obviously has no clue of what it means. I mean, his apologies were fake. I mean, he would write an apology, but then he would write a memo saying, "Oh, we did a great job. We kicked that loser off," you know. And it's just become a huge PR fiasco. But anyway, that's just my rant. Sorry, that's a little bit of a side. Back on track. Whew. All right, good. But how can you turn this around? How can you, if you were somebody, what could you have done? What could you do to turn this headline into something that's going to benefit your business? Like I did with my YouTube video. How's it? I don't know. I don't know what your business is, you know. Not all businesses are going to benefit from this, but maybe you could. Maybe you're clever and pretty imaginative. But you could take something like this and newsjack. But it doesn't have to be a United Airlines. It could be something like Barack Obama going to Australia. Or, you know, there was a moving company. Here's a real example that actually put out a press release when our new president, Donald Trump, became president. You know, there was this whole thing, all these celebrities were going to go, and all these people said, we're going to move to Canada if Donald Trump becomes president. Well, he becomes president. And I forget the moving company, but whoever the moving company was, I wish I would have thought of it offered free moves to all these snowflakes moving to Canada. And they got a little bit of press from it. They got a little bit of steam. And that's a form of newsjacking. What could you have done? You know, how could you have done? Another example of newsjacking is I don't know if you remember the Chilean miners that got trapped. They just came out with a movie from Antonio Banderas, uh, starred in the film recently here last year. Um, but it was about the 13 miners. Well, Oakley, knowing, hey, when these miners come up out of this mine after being in the mine for like 30 some days, their eyes are going to not be adjusted to the sunlight, and it's going to hurt their eyes. So what they do is they send off a bunch of Oakley sunglasses to each one of these miners. So when the miners came up, they had Oakley sunglasses. Now these Oakley sunglasses had a retail value of like 180 some dollars. But because they did this, they newsjacked this whole Colombian story and got all this press. It actually, someone actually did a calculation of how much press and how much advertising Oakley got from it, and it was like $41 billion of advertising, free advertising that they got from this Chilean miner situation, because they just sent 33 pairs uh, of $200 sunglasses down to the miners, and they got all this free press. They newsjacked it, and you can newsjack a tweet. You know, maybe one of your famous, maybe your favorite candidate says something stupid, like Sean Spicer just said something stupid yesterday about the Holocaust. How can you newsjack that? How could you use that to your advantage and newsjack it? Now, again, I'm going to say that I had, for me, a lot of success with my YouTube channel. Again, I'm doing this YouTube channel as an experiment to see how it goes. So to me, to get over 4,000 views on a video, a 6-minute video no less, was to me huge. Okay, yes, I know that there's people doing far more. I got it. You know, you don't need to send me any hate mail or say the F off in the comments. But if you want to, by all means, I don't care. I love the haters just as much as I like the likers. So, but the more haters I got, the best. I know I'm doing good. So bring it on, haters. I love you. I love you. Come on. I love you. Bring it on. I want to get it. But the point I'm making is, how can you use it for your business? What are you going to do to be creative and imaginative to turn something like United Airlines or Sean Spicer saying something stupid or Donald Trump making some dumbass tweet or whatever it is? What can you do to turn that into a positive spin for your business, which will increase your brand's exposure and get you business and leads? And I really would like to hear. I'd like to hear some ideas of what you would, some of the things that are coming up on the news of how you could turn this over. And you know, you tell me, maybe I can come up with some ideas and help you out. But to do that, you got to leave some comments below in the comments. Otherwise, I'm not going to know what's in your head. All right, guys. So this is how I turned United Airlines Headline into a viral YouTube video. All right, and you can do it too. Doesn't have to be a YouTube video, by the way. It could be a Facebook post or a tweet or a LinkedIn post or a blog post. Who knows? Or it could be a picture. Whatever. You can come up with some imagination. Figure out what that is. But hopefully this is giving you a good idea. I'm going to lead it off here because I think I talked enough and I think I got my point across. All right, guys, so leave me a comment below. Like this video. Share it with all your friends and family. Let's see if we can get this one hashtag viral video. All right, let's see what we can do with turning this into a viral thing. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I would love to see it. I'd like to see this one get another 1,000 views. But again, please subscribe to my channel. Guys, love you. God bless. Have a great day. Bye.